So today I'm going to be unboxing a brand new scooter. We have the Varla Pegasus City Commuter. Now before we get this opened up, I want to go into a bit about the scooter and who this particular scooter is for. So for those of you who don't know, I have a long history with mental illness and addiction, hence the name Mentally Electric. And how I came to find electric scooters was when I was released from rehab for opioid addiction this past August. I got myself a cheap electric scooter, a GoTrax GXL V2, to get myself to my frequent appointments and back. And after getting that scooter, I ended up falling in love with the hobby and upgrading, continuing to upgrade. So electric scooters have played a pretty big role in my own personal recovery for addiction, and they've had great benefits for my overall mental health. So I have a friend who's struggling with addiction, and I brought him along on rides with me over the summer. So this is going to be his very own electric scooter. Well, not his first very own electric scooter, the Varla Pegasus. And I'm super stoked to go ride with him and hope that he experiences some of the same benefits that I reaped from riding electric scooters. So I'm going to get this opened up for him and charged up. So the Varla Pegasus is a dual motor commuter scooter. It has two 500 watt motors which give a peak power of 1600 watts. It's a 48 volt system with 15.6 amp hour battery, and it weighs 66 pounds. So without further ado, let's open this up. Perfect. Quite simple to take out of the box. Weighing in at 66 pounds. It's looking good. I've seen so many videos of the Varla Pegasus, but I've been waiting to see it in person, and it looks better in person than from all the videos. Oh yeah, I forgot about the LCD screen. Good looking LCD there. Alright, where's my knife? Got the handlebars, which are oddly enough marked left and right, just in case you didn't know. Grips are pretty comfortable. Alright, let's stand her up. Guess I gotta figure out this locking mechanism firsthand. And here we should have our charger and our instruction manual and a tool, I'm guessing. Alright, here we go. Got the owner's manual. The color. It's glossy. It is color, look at that. Not a bad manual. We have a little cheap bell, some screws, the regular mini tool that come with any scooters. And we've got a charger. I'm assuming it'll be a 2 amp charger. Yeah, we got a 48 volt 2 amp charger. So it charges to 54.6 volts, which is the voltage on a fully charged 48 volt scooter. So we'll try powering it on, see if it's got any battery. It's been in storage for quite a while. Shaky. Alright, yeah, it's showing full battery bar there. Still have the film on the screen. But we'll get this plugged in and charging while I'm setting it up. Hoisted the scooter up here so we can work on the brake, and I'll show you how the wheels are running. And first off, I forgot to display the lights. You just long press on the up arrow, which turns on the headlight, which can be adjusted, as well as the rear tail light, which also acts as a brake light. So we're in single motor mode now. You can see the rear wheel is running smoothly, no contact with the rotor. But when I change it into dual motor, you can hear it rubbing against the front rotor. So we'll get the tools and adjust this front rotor so that it's no longer making that scraping noise. Hopefully the rotor isn't bent and it can just take a simple adjustment. Not a bad little light for a commuter scooter. I forgot to mention a very important part about the Varla Pegasus, and that is it's 8-inch by 3.5-inch solid rubber tires, so never any flats. Now this is the first folding mechanism like this I've worked with, but it pushes in, it takes a bit of force, and you have to slide this up and pull out with a bit of force. So it seems like a pretty sturdy folding mechanism. You can adjust the headlight a bit here. Got a silicone mat that's pretty comfortable. These are very easy to clean compared to grip tape. The suspension feels very soft out of the box. I like it. And to power on, we just hit the mode button. And now we'll peel off the plastic from the LCD. So to go up in gears, we have an up and down arrow from 1 to 3. It starts in dual motor. It says max after the speed when it's in dual motor. To switch to dual motor or back to single, you just hold the down key till that max disappears. Now it's in single. Hold it again. And we're back in dual. Now to access the P settings, is hold both buttons at the same time. Mode to toggle through the P settings and the buttons to adjust them. I adjusted P13, which is the sensitivity, or P12 and P11, the sensitivity and start strength. The only P settings I've adjusted. P11 I put on 24, which is the strongest, which is sensitivity. P12 is acceleration, which I put on strongest, which is 5. It says do not adjust those settings in the manual, but we want acceleration. So I've adjusted all the controls to how I'd want them. Have the brake levers down at a 45-degree angle. Put the throttle up in a comfortable position. Moved the mode button where you can access it. However, the grips do spin around regardless of them being as tight as possible. And we do need to work on the front brake before we can ride it. I need to adjust this caliper so that it's no longer rubbing against the rotor. But there's the unboxing and first look at the Varla Pegasus.